Welcome to the Wednesday devotional. When my daughter was young, she went to a Sunday school class. And on the wall there was this painting. Someone from the church had painted it, and it was like a rendition or a copy, whatever you call it, of a famous painting of Jesus standing outside of a door. And it's kind of overgrown with brush like the door, with, ivy or something. So the door hadn't been opened in a while, apparently. And so when I dropped her off one day, I was looking at that painting again. I was just interested in it. And the lady, the teacher, she said, "Yeah, someone from the church painted that." I go, "That's great." She said, "Do you notice anything different about the painting?" I'm going like, just looking at it, not really, but I did notice it had, the door hadn't been used in a while. But I knew she was going to tell me something. She said, "Yeah, there's no doorknob on the outside of the door." Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it? There's no doorknob on the outside of the door. So Jesus is standing outside the door of a lot of people's lives, and instead of kicking the door down or something like that, which I think that probably happens, that might have happened to me. I think most of the time Jesus is just waiting for someone on the inside to say yes. For someone on the inside to say, "Come in, come into me, come into my heart." Waiting for someone to open the door. Jesus is the one who's the mover. The one with the power, the one with the grace and the love. Jesus is the mover in the spiritual stories of our life most of the time. But I talk to people a lot about stuff like this, and they're like, "Yeah, man, I need to do this and I need to do that." And, that's cool. They want to kind of step up their game. But a lot of times I talk to people, they're going like, "Man, if I just did this, God would be like on my side if I was better." I'm going like, "Dude, it's like, no, God's on your side already. Like, God's the mover. Jesus is the mover. God's already on your side. He's for you, with you, never against you." And yeah, that's something that we learn from the world, that if we just do this much, we're gonna get something. But you know what? Yeah, I don't think that's the way that it works. I think that painting is a great painting. I think Jesus is just waiting for us, not to come outside and clean up the yard and trim the trees. He's just waiting. That's not what he was waiting for. He's waiting for what? For someone to open the door and let him come in, and let Jesus' love and energy and holiness transform us. Not something that we would have to do to measure up, because you know what? You already measure up. In Jesus' eyes, you already measure up. You're already, calls us his beloved. Amen. Chosen ones. Sons and daughters of the living God. Or all of that and more. So I've been listening to this song. It's called "Dancing on the Water" by a band named We the Kingdom. It's a really good song. I listen to it all the time, especially right before I go to bed. The song starts out like this. So it's Jesus. The song is Jesus talking. Here we go. "I'm standing at your door. My heart is calling yours. Come fall into my arms. You're weary from it all. You've been running for so long. And I'm here to bring you home. I'm reaching out. I'll chase you down. I dare you to believe how much I love you now. Don't be afraid. I am your strength. and we'll be walking on the water, dancing on the waves. Open the door.